Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Judicials have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Buffalo Bulls offense takes the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Scanning the field, it's Roberson. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fights off the defender. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The Judicials offense will try to get something going with their first possession. On the ground, it's O'Neal. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And some room to work. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
First down for the offense.
They want to run this quarterback. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Brings it down on the right side.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
The inside handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The option look. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Roberson. Tight end finds a soft spot. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Henderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buffalo. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs.
On the option.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. With the catch, it's O'Neal. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Judicials will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Off play action on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. The short hands, it's Morrow. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to throw. It's Roberson. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. They boot it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Maybe just trying to get some breathing room to kick it away. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. He takes it at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few 1st downs and I'm in scoring position.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Throws to the tight end. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Bulls will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Now on the option. Hard running there. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And now on 3rd down after that last run. The snap sets up to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Judicials will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
To the air, it's Roberson. Grabbed behind the line, it's Henderson. Shakes off the defender.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back who caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Now the toss. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Dropping back, it's Roberson. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Running to Green. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Looking for a man, it's Roberson. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's McMillan. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. That was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Sends it back in motion, keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Slips away. Hauls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Good enough for first down.
Give to the big fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Running with the fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
First down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Creates a little room. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
First down for the offense.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Buffalo.
It's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this one.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll send the back in motion. They'll toss it to the left. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Breaks into the open. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Quarterbacks nowadays are so good. With 1 second or 2 seconds, they can make really big plays. But when you give them that much time, my goodness, all of them are going to be successful.
After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. To the air on second down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fullback's got it. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass, it's Roberson. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. It'll be third and long. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
42 in punt formation to kick it away.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the back. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Using his legs, it's Henderson. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. To the air, it's Roberson. Under fire. Back open in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Caught behind the line. It's York. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. The Judicials with the 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed behind the line. It's O'Neal. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Schwartz. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Goes to the option. The pitch. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Judicials kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback keeper. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Judicials in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Judicials didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. A little screen to the running back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it to the back. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Escapes trouble. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Judicials.
Well, they obviously had some ups and downs throwing the football in the first half, but really nice job being on the same page by the quarterback and his target, getting their first passing touchdown of the season here in the second half. Let's see now if they can get some momentum in the throw game going for the rest of this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and
turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Timeout call here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Buffalo! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Judicials want to pick up the tempo.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pressure coming. Myers on the move. Finds a man in the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal forward pass.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Tries to get it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's O'Neal. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacting quickly. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. These corners going to give these receivers some space. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything.